Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Joe Morgan is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball, 67 degrees here at first pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
His nickname is Joey Bats, but Jose Bautista, he can play some serious defense as well. But I'll tell you, the arm is good as anybody's in the game. I mean, we've seen him try to throw guys out at first base. We'll see if he tries that in this one.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fifth.
Number 30 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And that's in there for a strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. Still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 1-0 LA. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman
Joey Votto will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes, 0-1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Hit on the ground to short. Duffy comes up with it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
batting third.
Jose Bautista will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he's near the top in runs batted in, so he's having a huge year production-wise so far.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Danny Valencia will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Evan Gattis will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Tap foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Albert Pujols will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And he falls behind 0-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Batting ninth.
Matt Duffy will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
In there, 1-2 now. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for L.A., who played an inning and a half. It's Jackie Robinson settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top, second in the National League right now. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate, putting together another nice performance in this one too.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Myers is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
Yogi Berra will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats. 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded on the hop. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly error because this becomes a dead ball situation. And that means that those runners automatically move up to second and third.
And there is ball 4, so they obviously want to go after someone other than Ortiz here.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Paulo Orlando comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground for Valencia. Could be 2. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Chipper takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Corey Myers is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. but foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ralph Kiner is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 30 is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Number 9.
Ted Williams will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
0-1.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Kindle.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Joey Votto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Jose Bautista stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Eddie Murray is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The designated hitter, Eddie Murray.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Orlando is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the fourth.
Number 30.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 30 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Williams moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting.
Danny Valencia in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Duffy is up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Yogi Berra, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, not really all that tough of play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Into the box now, Paulo Orlando. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Smoke, and oh, this is off the second base bag. A barehanded pickup, not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Looking to minimize the damage here, Ted Williams stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Joey Votto stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-2. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. It's now 3-1.
Now batting.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. All in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Albert Pujols will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Justin Wilson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Matt Duffy will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he's retired here, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder,
Corey Myers will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixed...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jackie Robinson will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Myers has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman,
Chipper
number
Jones
10.
will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Derek Nugent will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Yogi Berra. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3. Derek Nugent is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 35.
Ralph Kiner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Designated hitter,
Eddie Murray steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Looped out towards short. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
now batting,
Number 30 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Danny Valencia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. David Ortiz Gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
David Ortiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heiner's there. One down.
The center fielder, number 16.
Paulo Orlando will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Miguel Cabrera is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Matt Albert will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Ted Williams is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd, and it's a 4-1 game.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul for strike 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Second baseman.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First pitch coming, here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Evan Gattis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Way outside. 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Albert Pujols is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Nugent fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Matt Duffy will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Glove by Cabrera. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side.
It's time.
Corey Knebel will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Derek Nugent is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Nugent.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for the Cubs.
Yogi Berra gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Duffy is under it, no problem, 1 away. David Ortiz will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 gone. Paulo Orlando digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To short. He's got it. Underhanded flip. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top 7-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Leading off the inning, Joe Morgan, and they'll need him to get something going here. Aroldis Chapman will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Corey Myers stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ralph Kiner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
and their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chapman's ready. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-1. Miguel Cabrera steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Ted Williams will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Right fielder number 20.
Jose Bautista struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this. Eddie Murray will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Eddie Murray will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 30 stands in. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Liriano into his motion. 3-0 on its way. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Batista. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
How about it?
Danny Valencia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a good start to this 4-game set. And I still think this is going to be one of those back and forth series. But they're able to take the opener here in front of the home crowd.
One more look at the final line.